Now,
Barney Frank.
Jobs.
He lifts up a little bit.
One man.
Glenn Beck.
That Bill, he stinks. I hate him. Bill Post, he really hacks me off, huh? Did you hear what Bill Post said today? Whoa! That was crazy talk.
One microphone.
But that's the nice Bill that's way down deep inside. Let me just push him back down. Get back down. This is funny stuff.
One talk show.
Ted Nugent.
Bill, thanks for having me on, and God bless America and Godspeed.
This is the Bill Post Radio Show. Now, here's Bill Post.
Well, welcome back from a long weekend as we were gone Thursday and Friday for the Thanksgiving holiday. It's our first day back after several days. And before we go any further, I have a young man waiting on the phone line. Let me just set this up for you for just a moment. Now, earlier this year, our Secretary of State, Dennis Richardson, announced that Oregon was joining a program that was started out in Connecticut called Kid Governor, a statewide civics program for fifth graders. And it would be managed by the Secretary of State's office. Again, Connecticut started it a few years ago. And so every election day in November, the Oregon Kid Governor will be selected from elementary schools all over Oregon as they turn in videos and the kids vote. And the kids did vote. Fifth graders all over the state of Oregon voted, and they chose a candidate, or I should say they chose a governor. The candidates were the kids who turned in these 2-minute videos approximately. And they answered questions along the lines of what they wanted to be as Oregon's kid governor, what their leadership qualities and skills were, a community issue that they wanted to address and why it's important, and a 3-point plan that would help fifth graders across Oregon make a difference on that issue. Now, the winning candidate will serve a full 1-year term with all the benefits and responsibilities of being kid governor. That includes creating videos to share with constituents and other students about his or her community issues, maintaining a blog about his or her community issues, and actions being taken by students statewide to make a difference, meeting and speaking with students and adults across the state, participating in programs and events with the Oregon Secretary of State's office, and having a special office in Salem. So, the fifth grader was chosen the other day, and I've had to keep this secret for a couple of weeks now, it seems like, because this fifth grader was chosen from a school that's within my own state representative district. From Willamette Valley Christian School, right now on the phone with me is Oregon's first kid governor. His name is Dom Peters. Hi, Dom. How are you?
I'm good.
That's the first time I've been greeted by, hey, dude. How are you? How you doing, Mr. Governor?
I'm doing really good.
That's great. I tell you, you called so soon, I didn't get a chance to play your video yet. We're going to play it in a little bit after you and I get done talking. But how was it to get announced today?
It was really good.
Pretty exciting?
Yeah.
What, again, we'll play the video so people know a little more about you. But tell us, you're in the fifth grade, how old you are, and what are the things you like to do?
Well, I'm 11. I like to play football. I like to help people. And I like to spend time with my family.
Those are all good things. And you go to Willamette Valley Christian School out in Brooks, right?
Yes.
Okay, so did you get my letter, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, good. I want to make sure you got that. And did you get to meet Senator Thatcher?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so hopefully she's going to be there soon. But you got to meet Secretary of State Dennis Richardson.
Yes, sir.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Yes.
If there is ever a dude, he's the dude. So I am so excited to announce that you're Oregon's first kid governor. Have you been able to see your new office yet?
Not yet.
All right. Well, listen, if it's in the Capitol, that's where my office is. All right. So my office is in the Capitol. That means you and I, we got to share offices now and then.
Yay.
All right. And I expect that you'll come down and we'll do some important stuff together.
Good.
Is this the first time you've ever talked on the radio?
Yes.
All right, so this is your chance, Mr. Governor. What would you like to say to the state of Oregon?
Thank you guys for voting for me. I hope you guys could support me for the 2018, and just can't wait to see what's going to happen.
That is pretty darn good. Now, I'm going to play your video in just a little bit, but just to give us a hint, what was the issue that you felt was very important?
Bullying.
Bullying. Tell us why.
Because I've been bullying, and I just don't want to see other kids be bullied anymore.
Yeah, it kind of stinks. Someday, when we share our offices, I'll tell you my bullying story. I had a bully that picked on me all the way from 1st through 5th grade.
Oh.
That was a long time ago, but, I wish I had the guts that you have.
Yep.
Well, you're a smart kid. You're a smart kid. And again, Dom Peters is with us from Willamette Valley Christian School. He was chosen as Oregon's first kid governor. When did it happen? Just a little while ago, right?
Yeah.
So you had no idea it was coming?
Nope.
So complete surprise, and it was in front of your whole school?
Yeah.
So that's a pretty big deal. It didn't scare you at all. You sound pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal.
I guess so. My goodness. All right. Well, Dom, do you have any special plans coming up for the rest of today? Or are you just going to kind of hang out?
I think I'm just going to kind of hang out.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, you feel free to call in here and be a guest anytime because, as I said, you are Oregon's kid governor. So, I say whatever you want me to say.
Okay.
All right. You're the boss.
Okay.
All right. Well, you take care.
You too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
You.
There you go. That's pretty cool. Oh, man. Talk about a cool kid. That kid's cool as a cucumber.
Is a pretty big deal.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude.
Well, I wanted to set that up a lot more, so you got some of it, a quick introduction of what the Kids Governor program is. And really what's cool about it is in Connecticut, it's an award-winning civics program. And it was created by the Connecticut Public Affairs Network. And Secretary of State Dennis Richardson, when he was getting ready to do his job, his new job as Secretary of State, he said, I want to do something different. And he told me about this one day. He said, I found this program, Oregon's Kid Governor, and I'm going to do this. Now, what I love is not maybe a month after he did this, the governor, Kate Brown, said, I have this idea for this kid governor thing.
No way.
She did.
No way.
And by then it was too late.
On there.
No, it was too late. Dennis beat her to it. Yep. So now we have this kid governor. And what I want you to do, or I want you to hear, is his video. So imagine kids, and by the way, participation was huge. In Connecticut, they had 7 schools participate, 5th graders from 7 schools. In Oregon, 81 schools participated in the first year.
81?
81.
Good grief.
Including, of course, Willamette Valley Christian School in Brooks. And again, it's all 5th graders because, of course, 6th graders, they're off to middle school. So this is the oldest kids in the school. And classes can nominate a classmate to run for office. They can vote in the election or they can do both. There was a toolkit that they had. There was guides for the teachers and the students throughout the entire program. It's been going on since the school year started. And so what they did was they sent in these videos, about 2-minute videos of why they would want to be the kid governor, what their leadership qualities and skills were, what the big community issue was for them, and a 3-point plan that would help 5th graders across Oregon make a difference on that issue. Now, I gave it away a little bit, and so did Dom when he talked about what was important to him. But I want you to hear, this is the video that was submitted, and this is how he won.
Hello, my name is Dom and I'm running for Kid Governor. I think I am qualified to be Kid Governor because I have a lot of leadership experience. I have helped coach a 1st grade basketball team. One of the things I did was help them be better at their skills, and I cheered them on and I encouraged them when they played. This year at school, I am a captain for a reading competition. I keep track of what people are reading and I motivate them to read all their books. On my football team, I'm a captain for my selection and give calls. Last year, I got an award for good sportsmanship. I would like to talk about bullying because I know what it's like to be bullied. Did you know that 70.6% of young people say that they see bullying in their school? And 30% of young people admit to bullying others? One time, there was a kid on my team who was bullying another kid. I saw that problem by standing up for the kid who was being bullied. I talked to the bully and encouraged him to not be mean. I think that stories are a great way to touch people's hearts and to teach them to not bully. Last year, my teacher helped my whole class be nicer by telling us a story about a hurt puppy. It helped us all learn to be kind to people who aren't nice to us. This year, my teacher read us the book Wonder. It really made me think about how to not judge people about the way that they look, but about the way that they treat you. It also taught me how important it is to stand up for people when others are bullying and to not follow the crowd. If I'm elected for Kid Governor, I would like to write a small book to teach kids about bullying. I would then share this book in classrooms around the state of Oregon. Lastly, I would start a Super Kind Writers Club. I would ask students around the state to write their own stories to stop bullying and encourage them to publish them and share them with others. I would really appreciate your vote for Kid Governor. Together we can work on making Oregon a safer place for kids to go to school. Please vote for Dom to keep Oregon strong.
And they did. They voted for Dom Peters, fifth grader at Willamette Valley Christian School, and he is Oregon's first kid governor. So there you heard it from him, his own lips. Bullying is a big issue. And you know, you think about it, when he said he was 11 years old, you know, that's a hard time in your life, especially when there is a bully in the neighborhood or in the playground. I remember, like I said, first through fifth grade, Elliot. I can still remember his name. I can see his face. Elliot used to just treat me horribly. And I wish that I had a kid like Dom around, a leader like Dom. Dom's a leader. So I'm so proud to say that Dom Peters, fifth grader from Willamette Valley Christian School out in the Brooks area. And Dom, if you're still listening or your family's listening, and, you know, we'll get you a copy of this if you'd like later on. Dom, congratulations. Oregon's first kid governor. I appreciate you a lot. And you did a great job. You did a great video there. Obviously, it won over the votes. And obviously, you did a good job in your interview on the radio, and I hope you did as well on television. So that will come around again, as far as I know, next year. So he's our kid governor for a year, and I hope to see him in office. So you know, you don't get that kind of opportunity very often to do something like that. So had to do that and get it in right away because, you know, he probably wants to catch the bus and get home, I'm sure. So
I'd have voted for him after that speech. That was a great speech, man. I'd have totally voted for him.
You've seen the video. He was wearing a suit and a tie and everything.
Was he really?
He looked presidential.
What?
He was great.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it was great. He's great kid. Great kid.
Dude.
Hey,
what's up, dude?
Exactly. Oh my goodness.
I love it.
It's been a long time since I've been around.